This is something that no one would have expected to hear, but it looks like our entire understanding of history could be turned on its head with the opening of the Vatican's secret archive. Hi everyone, I'm here, and welcome to this channel, where today we are going to talk about what will happen when the Vatican opens its secret archive. This announcement sent shockwaves throughout the world. Experts believe that these archives might rewrite history or even change some historical events. And you're probably wondering what these archives contain. Well, they supposedly contain documents that could reveal the truth behind everything from alien contact to Jesus Christ's lost brother and much more. In 2020, the Catholic Church announced that in the year 2025, it would open up the access to their secret archives to the general public for the first time. He says the Catholic Church knows far more about Jesus' family tree than they are letting on. However, he has yet to find any solid proof. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. The Vatican archives might also hold the key to an ancient Roman curse that was placed upon Peter, one of Jesus' disciples. According to legend, Gaius, the Roman emperor at the time, unleashed a curse upon Peter, who had just founded the Catholic Church. This curse prohibited anyone who practiced the new religion from ever being promoted within the Roman Empire. Obviously, this would be a huge problem for the Catholic Church, because if this curse is real, then it means that their foundation was built on a lie, and people should stop following Christianity altogether. Well, the answer is simple. Scientists estimate that aliens may have already been here all along, but we just haven't realized it yet. Some say that they are too advanced for the time period that they were found in. And others claim that they are naturally occurring geological formations. But what if there was something else going on here? What if aliens were trying to hide their presence on Earth? If this is true, then we may never know about it until the Vatican releases these documents. How else can we explain all of the bizarre artifacts that have been found all over the world that seem to have no explanation? What about all of the strange structures that have been found buried underground that look nothing like anything humans would have built? Could they have been left behind by aliens? Maybe. However, if the Church can find evidence that disproves this curse, then it would mean that they don't have anything to worry about. The Church is said to be very protective of their archives and won't let anyone in until 2025. So we still have a few years to wait before we find out what's inside. And while you're there, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. But we can expect that when they release these documents, the whole world will be in chaos. Also, please remember to leave a like as it really helps us out. Without further ado, let's get started. What is inside the Vatican? In fact, there were two other brothers who were also allegedly mentioned in the Bible: James, Jesus' half-brother, and Judas, another half-brother. However, there is an old cloth that many people believe may have wrapped the body of Jesus after he died. This cloth is known as the Shroud of Turin, and it appears to have the image of Jesus' face imprinted on it. But many historians doubt that it has anything to do with Jesus at all. These aren't the only ones either. There are numerous reports of witnesses coming forward to share their stories of alien encounters. Of course, this wouldn't go over well with everyone, because it would mean that everything they have believed in for hundreds of years is a lie. However, scientists have already tested the shroud and say that it does not contain any human DNA. So it obviously doesn't belong to Jesus. Or does it? If the Church has been hiding evidence that Jesus is the Savior, then releasing the shroud to the public would be a good way to come clean. Of course, this wouldn't go over well with everyone, because it would mean that everything they have believed in for hundreds of years is a lie. But at least they would finally know the truth. Just imagine how shocked everyone would be if the Vatican released these documents for everyone to see. We may already know that the Church has kept many secrets over the years, but revealing secrets about aliens would definitely take the cake. However, many people overlook the fact that Judas is not the same Judas that betrayed Jesus. One of these alleged alien encounters was said to have occurred back in 513 AD, when a bishop reported seeing a star in the sky that remained stationary for 16 days, according to the official report. It is said to have appeared in the constellation of the Great Bear, which many believe was actually a UFO. Many other witnesses came forward to share their stories as well. But it looks like the church didn't want people to know the truth about what they had seen. That's why they've remained silent for all of these years. There was just another guy with the same name. And these brothers were said to be the children of Mary and Joseph. While there is no mention of them in the New Testament, they are mentioned in the lost Gospel of James. This gospel has not been accepted by most Christians because it wasn't written in the original language. Rather, it was only written down in Greek around 150 AD, which is around 100 years after Jesus died. Some believe that this is enough proof that it was written long after Jesus had died, while others say it could have easily been written during that time. If the church finds the evidence that proves these brothers existed, it would go against everything that they have taught over the years. While the Catholic Church has been very vague about what will actually be revealed, experts speculate that there could be documents that prove Jesus Christ had a brother named Jesus Basileus. Christopher Ferreira, author of The Lost Gospel of Judas and the Jesus Family, believes that there is more evidence than we think that can prove this. But wait, there's more. It doesn't end there. However, this isn't the only secret that the Vatican might reveal. They may also be hiding evidence of alien life. Did Jesus meet aliens? It seems crazy, right? But what if I told you that there were documents hidden away in a Vatican vault that proved Jesus met aliens? Some people believe that aliens visited Earth long ago, but the church covered it up to avoid causing mass panic among the population. But if the church is hiding evidence of aliens visiting the Earth, why now? Why do you think they've decided to reveal these secrets? Archaeologists have been able to uncover several of these underground sites, but they still don't know what to make of them. And it doesn't stop there. We may even learn the truth about the Shroud of Turin. Is there proof of Jesus' death hidden in plain sight? Most Christians believe that Jesus was crucified and rose again after 3 days. But there's never been any physical proof that could prove this happened. If the church has been hiding proof that Jesus is the Savior, then releasing the shroud to the public would be a good way to come clean. And that's not all. The shroud is also said to have bloodstains on it, which could prove that Jesus was crucified. Will the Vatican ever reveal these secrets? Well, not anytime soon. Now, there's no telling what we'll find out about the origins of Christianity. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be explosive. What do you think? Is there anything else that the church may be hiding? Let us know in the comments below.